You know, it's always interesting when you can stop and smell the roses, or in this case, stop and stare at the assets in a game. Money and Love, interior design. How to paint with pen. I'm painting a whole house with a pen. You just wait. You just wait and watch, and I will be able to do so, okay? It's gonna happen. Logo design with nothing. Just maybe shadow puppets or something. Ropea Ogle, don't ask. Do big mistakes. Oh, buddy. Oh, you've seen me play games. Okay. Architector. Sure. How to be a jobless. Not just jobless, a jobless. Think about it, let it simmer. Who are you? Isn't that just the ultimate question? How to make motion design. Sure, okay, why not? And then, of course, my favorite, best way. Best way. Just the best. Welcome on back to Deconstruction Simulator here on Simulated Mind. So recently there was an update to the Prologue, so I wanted to jump back in and experience it for myself. They did replace the AI voice placeholder with an actual actor, which is really cool, among many other additional add-ons and bug fixes. So let's check it on out here for ourselves. We're going to go into here. Let's go ahead and check orders first, see if there's anything we can cover. Ah, okay, so we have everything for this order here. So let's accept this order. We're going to want something pretty big because they want a sofa in there too. So let's go with the big capacity, and I think that should work. Fleet Swift, let's go. And then, yep, just pop out there. There we go. Ooh, buddy. All right, you are taking up quite a bit of room. All right. Uh-oh. Well, this is going to be interesting. Let's get the sofa in first. Maybe somehow. Okay, what? How? Well, this is going to be interesting. I don't know how we're going to get this to work. I don't think they thought about how people were going to load things in. Yeah, this is an issue. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this. Rotate. We can't sit it anywhere there. We can sit it there, though. Yeah, we can't even get past the door. We're, like, getting constantly fat-shamed here. Huh. Well. This is an issue. There we go. Okay. We made it work. I hope they take a look at that. Now, mind you, we could go into the designer and change the, the layout of things. But as this is the initial layout, you'd hope things would work for what you would receive, But hopefully we'll be able to move this in the layout editor, though. Okay, so that's there. We need 2 chairs. Can't sit anything in there, but I want to try to get it as close as possible so again we can click on it just like we did the sofa. There we go. With what you're seeing, you'd think I was a charity. Anyway. Boop. And boop. Yep, right there. Hello, Beam, my old friend. Set that on the chairs. Look at that. Good to go. Fantastic. Love how that worked out. Yeah, $748 too. That is beautiful. Or no, $268.79. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I got so excited for a second. I was like, oh, wow. Complete the order. Let's do it. Yep, everything should be good. Send an invoice. Great, reliable job. Why, thank you. Yeah, I love this whole thing of being able to break things down and take things with us and just being able to then make money off of it with these different contracts and stuff. So you see this like full cycle going on, right? Like we tear down stuff, but then we take it, we give it to someone else so they can build with it, and then eventually we'll probably come by and tear it down for them again, Budget 187.52. Yeah, that's not going to happen for any of the tools here. Oh, we do have the abandoned shanty accepted. So there's a house in the neighborhood. They call it the Rising abandoned shanty. So it happens that I bought the plot of land on which it is located and would like to develop the interior in my own way. Get to work. All right, so this is what we're going to be covering. We're going to be recovering a few things: a dresser, display cabinet, and a fridge for the customer. We're going to be destroying walls, which potentially means bricks. We want to make sure that we get brick pallets. And then also, for a bonus, we can take a sofa with us, a TV shelf, and a TV. This will definitely take the 2 days because we won't be able to fit everything into our van that we have. And I think it's... yeah, we definitely don't have any money for a car. Yeah, right there, 2,000 for what we already have. All right, let's get that open. Get 2 of these. With 7 walls, there's a potential they could all be brick. There's a potential that some of them could be brick. So we might as well just get 2 just in case. And we still have this bin from the last contract, so let's shove that in there. Just in case. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I really like this game. I think it's fun. I like being able to work on site, but then get back to the office, if you will, and organize things and plan out and handle the layout and stuff like that. There's some really neat features. Also, the environments themselves, even though we only have this bit of land that we can go around on, you know, like there's a lot of detail to look at. Like, look at all the trees, the leaves falling. You can see trash in the distance there, trash bag, tire. You can see what looks like scaffolding or something, like something's going up over there. The details on all the different mobile homes, like the dirt and grime on some, paint missing on some, the vehicles, the lights. Like, it's just so really, really, really neat. There's a lot of immersion in this game. Okay, so we're breaking those down. I'm sure they'd appreciate if we didn't completely destroy their... Aha. So anywho, I'm sure they'd appreciate us not completely destroying everything. What the heck was that? Think we're fine. Okay. Anywho. Well, that was fun. What the heck is this? Oh, piggy bank. Okay, well, yeah, you can go over there. Hey, look, it's a water heater. I say this for a very good reason. Watch the second episode. What in the crap are you? Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. We get some more lights. There we go. Okay, so recover the fridge for the customer. I got it. Put it on me. I've shared this story before, but for those that haven't heard, so my family moved from Texas to, and now I'm not originally from Texas or anything, but my family, my dad and my siblings and stuff lived in Texas, and they moved from Austin, Texas to Massachusetts, and they had quite a bit of stuff, including an additional fridge. And this additional fridge they wanted to keep, they thought it'd be good because they were moving into the family home of my stepmom. And so, what was it? Her grandfather and her mother still lived in the house. It's quite a large house, so there was plenty of room. And they decided, well, let's put it up on the second floor because that's where most of the family that's moving in will be on this second floor. And there were 2 movers. And one of the movers was just sweating, dripping with bravado and whatever else. And he's just like, just put it on me. Just put it on me. I'll do it. Just put it on me. And he legit had his partner throw the fridge on top of his back and he tried to carry it up the stairs, bashing, of course, everything on the way up. But yep, he definitely had it put on him. It was something. Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to watch it and go, oh man, this is not going to be good. But it's like a car crash, right? Like, you know you're not supposed to look, but you do anyway. Cover for the dresser in the hallway. Okay. Display cabinet. Fridge is in there. Destroy walls. So this is the display cabinet. Oh, so this is actually really good. It's really good that we have the small box here so we can box things up for the person. They don't get broken. I love the effect. It's great. I've not seen it in any other game, too, so it's just really cool. Now, I'm going to assume that the person wants these things and we can't just take them and sell them. Because you can have prop boxes. You can have boxes of random stuff that you can then just sell. There we go. And it's full. Yeah, I'm assuming we can't take those, though. That there. Okay, now I need to be able to see what is going on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Got our flashlight. Yeah, some movers just concern me. It's like, dude, you don't have to show off for us. We're not looking for a move in a show. Plus, this is our stuff. You know, you're not only making us cringe because of how you're acting, you're making us cringe because we're afraid you're going to break some of our stuff. And then, of course, you have movers, too, who just seem to not know what they're doing. And you're just looking at them like, I feel like I should just be moving my own stuff. I feel like I know more. And I really shouldn't know more, but I feel like somehow I know more than you at how to do this. Then again, I have moved over 20 times, so I do have that as well going for me. Not that I enjoy moving, but you just have to sometimes, you know? Especially depending on where you go to school and, you know, if you decide to go to university or not, or a trade school or something else. And if you just decide like, hey, I want something different in my life, I want to do something that isn't this, and I need to go somewhere else, you know? And of course, if you ever live in a city, you're a lot of times moving constantly, like every year, or couple of years, because honestly, in the city, like the landlords and stuff, they just don't care. Because there are so many people looking for a place that, you know, oh, you don't like how I am, you don't like the fact that I never do anything, well, then leave, right? Because we'll find someone else to fill it. Which is the unfortunate thing about living in a big city, whether it's Boston or LA. So many of the landlords are the same in that way. They just really have no concern about the property, about maintaining it, about what people think of them and their business and their services, because they are providing a service. And yet, it's some of the worst customer care you'd ever come across. That's not to say that there aren't nightmare tenants and that in certain states, landlords don't get enough support for, you know, what they have and what they're dealing with. I also get that. So it is not so simple a situation. Yeah, I love the movement in the game. It makes things so fluid. And this is such a good Zen game. Like, you're just focused in on the task at hand, getting things done. And they make it simple enough, too. It's not like it's super arduous and then it feels too much like real life. Like, there are elements to it, but in the end, it's still a game, and so you have mechanics as such, which I like. I also like the penalty system. I think that's quite interesting. If you take something of someone's, you know, they'll not only most likely review you poorly, but also you'll get a penalty fine for it. I think it's like $50 per each item and stuff. But also destroying things too, you get a penalty. It is actually amazing how much damage movers and other people in service trades can do. Like, there are people who are very respectable and take their job very seriously, but then there are people that fall into the career, and you can tell. And this is really with any job, though. But it's really unfortunate for, you know, people who are working on your home and stuff, and you see them taking shortcuts, and things are falling apart because of it, and you've invested so much money, and now you have to invest more money because you have to fix what they messed up and then actually get the right work done. It's really unfortunate. Interesting placement of screws, too. I mean, I guess I get it. I guess this is connecting the side to the back panel. This is helping the shelf. But then again, what's helping the rest of the shelf stay up? That's the thing I don't understand. That goes away, that goes away, that goes away. What are we working with here? I think there's something underneath. Having a hard time seeing it, though. Or, no, okay, now we're good. We just had to take the one piece off first. Okay. I like how physics are in play, and also just, like, some logical things. Or, like, how you would dismantle something. I can definitely appreciate that. Alright, so customer dresser and cabinet, all good to go. I want to know if we get fined for this. I'm really curious. No! Oh! Oh, okay. Ah. Cool. Free stuff. And we're good. Alright. Well, as we don't know what we're dealing with, I'm going to assume there's not brick in here. I would imagine there's not brick in here, but you never know. Okay. Wait. I'll say, before we start bashing stuff, you there. No. Oh, darn it. How do we get out of this? Q is back. Okay. I don't want to have to take that apart. I really don't. Yeah. Once I started thinking about it, I'm like, oh, this is a mobile home, actually. They're not going to have brick walls. Well, there we go. Alrighty then. GG easy. Now, the other thing, actually, that we could have done was take off the panels. Like, take that part, and take them off. And then we could actually put them, well, we have a van, though. We're not going to be able to fit any of these in here. Let's be real. It's not going to happen. Make sure we get as much as we can. Oh. Random plane. Oh, nice. We can take the insulation out. Love it. There we go, and there we go. Aha! Look at us go. Look at us. Doing big, big things. We're going to have to take care of trash here, too, because we can recycle, which is nice, and we can make money from it. I think it's like $15 per bag or something like that. So I feel like it should go back farther, and it should fit. Because that looks like it really should fit there. Dang it. Okay, let's pop you there. Well, at least we're making some sort of money off of this. One person's trash, another person's recycling, you know? Yeah, I really need to jump into Building Simulator 2. It's been out since like 2017 or something like that. And they actually did have another update to it a couple months back, which grabbed my attention because I've seen it pop up a few times for me on Steam. But then someone was like, oh yeah, no, they're still coming up with updates for it and stuff. And I was like, oh, maybe I should take a look at it. Because I've really gotten into watching people who play like Contractville and stuff like that. I'm like, this is actually really interesting. So I've been wanting to jump into it. It's just finding a good time to do so, I guess. I feel like with games like Contractville and stuff, though, you really need to be prepared. Because eventually you're going to get to a point where, especially if you're a content creator, you're going to get to a point where houses, projects, they're going to last longer than just an hour. Yeah, this may take several hours to do a house, right? So that is just your one project for several videos. And it's just being like ready for that. Like, oh, okay, yeah. This is going to be an investment of time. Which, again, if you're just playing the game for fun, you'd hope for that, right? Like, you want that amount of content. Good there. I'm curious on if we just take this down without breaking it. How big it would actually be. I don't think we could fit it, though. I really don't, but I just want to test it, because we haven't done something like this since the tutorial, so. Oh, this is just a strip of it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. We'll have to saw through these to take these down. Oh man, these bathroom tiles though. Are you sure you don't want these destroyed? Because they're pretty much already there. Another person who wants an open concept bathroom, you know what I mean? Like, what is going on here? We have to take that apart? Ugh. I don't want to. Get these parts here. There we go. Okay. Go to freehand. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut through these. Because we can actually take these beams too, if we have the room. Okay, they should just pop out, right? Or do I have to... Oh, that's right, the bottoms too. That's right. So that's what the inside of a water heater looks like, in case you were wondering. Glad I could be here to help you with that. Now, it would be nice to get that in there, can I? Yes, awesome. Just long enough. Fantastic. Let's get you out of the way. Nothing says open concept like walking into your home only to see the toilet. So weird. Oh, it's okay. We're flipping this into a place for pharmaceuticals. I'm sorry, what? Nothing. You ever seen Breaking Bad? Nope, you don't have to tell me anymore. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, these will be good for contract orders. Nice. Oh, we're not hauling in bricks, but at least we'll get the lumber and what have you, so that's good. Make sure we break the baseboard off. DJ Destruction. Let's go. Okay. I really hope the doors close. We'll see what happens. No promises. So about that camera view. Uh-oh. Close is not working. But Q works. Okay, great. Why are you like this? Just why? I'd like to know what's falling. Because I don't understand it. I don't see anything falling, but I hear it. There we go. Trash. Get that all picked up. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what to do about... Oh. Okay, then. I was like, I don't know what to do about the door. Well, there we go. Well, that works. Pop that there. No? Yes? Maybe? Potentially? There we go. Can I get this corner? Maybe. There we go. Trying to get the wood frame that's there. There we go. And there we go. All right, awesome. Nice. All of the lumber. I love it. You know, it's pretty impressive, the length of this prologue. I really like it. You have several jobs that will take you a couple good hours. And it's a really good introduction into ideally what you can expect, which is really cool. I'm really intrigued on seeing the large locations being worked on. Oh, hi. This would be so loud in real life. I'm glad it's not as loud in the game. Oh, I would not want to deal with that. Oh, hi. Oh, yep, let me... Okay, and then everything's fine. Totally meant for that to happen. Yep. Mm-hmm. I was actually thinking about taking that bit of plaster, or drywall or whatever, but hey, I'm good. Honestly, we don't really have a lot of room. But this does make it easier, so I don't have to hammer it. Not as satisfying, but it worked. Okay, so we just have to cut it here. Oh, okay, was not expecting the exploding door. I was expecting it to fall, not explode. Duly noted. Exploding doors. Okay. Notate that for future reference. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait, buddy. Alright, 2 more doors left. Oh boy. I mean, it does make sense you have to be fairly close, because you would have to in real life, too. I just have to adjust to it. Because there are so many games where it feels like your arms are like 20 feet long. You can do no wrong, you know, you can just reach for anything. But not with this game. Again, not a complaint, just an adjustment. Okay, let's hammer this. There we go. Okay, we got a fair amount of stuff here. Yeah, it's nice when multiple pieces fall at the same time. Like, certain parts seem to be kind of connected to one another, which is cool. That insulation. Okay. Oh, wiki. A wiki. There we go. Put it on me. I got it. Oh boy. This is... Okay. Well, we'll put you right there. Here's Johnny. Actually, yeah, we should be able to cut these now. By the way, for folks that don't know, too, like, this process of not only breaking things down for folks, but also, like, folks taking parts to then reuse on another job, that is not unusual. It happens a lot, honestly. I wouldn't say it's for the best. Like, in some respects, yes. Like, if you can recycle things, please do. But unfortunately, some people get really cheap and they start using really just worn down, broken down materials where they just really need new materials, but they're being too cheap, you know? And that will impact, of course, then the people who use it every day or interact with it every day. And that's where it becomes a problem. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, don't want that. There we go. Nice. In some respects, I'm doing this because I'm being lazy. Because I just don't want to have to take apart the furniture. And I also don't want to get the penalty for breaking the furniture, so there is that. My partner's dad is actually a carpenter, or has been quite a bit. I mean, he also was in the military, but he's also been a carpenter and very, very handy, very, very good with tools. And he like completely remodeled his whole home that he lives in now by himself with the knowledge he has, and has done a very good job with it. It's really impressive. Always try to learn from him when I can, where I can. If he's working on something. Always watching and listening, you know. Here we go. Pop that there. There we go. So we need to get this corner here. I feel like we're going to have to break this off. I mean, that's fine that we received the penalty, because I don't know what else to do to get that corner. Oh, well, it looks like we still can't even get that corner, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess maybe we don't mess with it. Let's see here. No, because it's still counting it as a wall. It says 6 to 7, so we definitely do have to... Alright, well, there we go. I guess there was just no saving these two. I tried sawing them, but wasn't giving me anything. Okay. So now the question is it worth the money to drive back out here? Because it's 40 kilometers at that to get these pieces, this trash. And yeah, that's really about it. I'd say no. Please close. Oh, son of a... No! No! We're leaving. Oh, dang it. Okay, what about now? Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, let's stack these into groups here for a second. See what's actually causing it. Huh, okay. Yeah, I say we just go for the wood. Don't worry about the plaster. Plaster is disaster, you know? Or the drywall, I guess I really should say. Oh, no, okay, it's... No, not what I was grabbing. Okay, so we know that's good. Get the sweet spot. Nope. Just looking at it, I'm like, nope. Let's do this. Let's try this now. Okay, there we go. Ooh, dancing wood. Nice. Should open up a bar, call it that. Why? Just because. It'll make people question. It's provocative. Where'd you get the name Dancing Wood? Well, funny story. Oh, hi. Okay, let's not do that. Oh, son of a... Okay, well, there we go. There. Hope you can fit. Oh, please fit. Okay, you know what? That's only 15 bucks. This might be worth more? Question mark? I actually don't know how much the prop boxes go for. 10 or more? Yeah, alright, fine. What about this? Can we get this in here? No. Alright, well, see ya. I'm out. And we did it all in one day. We could go back. Well, so we could either go back now or wait a second day and go back. I just don't really think it's worth. So, sticking to it. We actually really needed this lumber too, so this is great. Look how much room we have for it, you know? Like, perfect. I will say for this game too, it's very simple to place things and to pick them back up, which is really nice. There we go. I like how neat everything gets too. It's very satisfying. Alright, so prop box there. We have 2 chairs. We've got all that recycling. I can stay in there. Hopefully it doesn't disappear. Abandoned Shanty, so we can complete it, right? Yeah, we just have that one deduction, and that's fine. $25. That's okay. Oh. Actually, it might be worth it to go back. Because if we go back, we could get the sofa, the TV shelf, the TV, then the waste and everything else. Well, the only thing that's going to fit in there is the sofa, actually. If we had a bigger vehicle, I'd say yes, that would be worth it. Because then we can get the recycling as well. We could get the drywall and stuff. But no, this isn't worth it. So let's complete contract. Definitely calling you again. Nice. You have reached the end of the prologue. Well, there we go. Since the next level of permits is unavailable, you will no longer receive new contracts. Thank you for playing. Be sure to tell us what you think of the game. Okay, so there is a clear end to the prologue. But with that, we were able to get 3 episodes out of it. So about 3 hours worth of content in the prologue. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that. We also can't go back, it looks like, and do those contracts again. Now, you could do a few orders if you had something, right? If something came through. Which, yeah, it looks like we're typically missing 1 or 2 items. So we can't even do orders. Well, dang it. Budget $177,516. All right, well, there we go. That is, I guess, the end, unfortunately, because I would really like to, play more. But we'll just have to wait until the launch of Early Access for Deconstruction Simulator. But if you like what you saw, well, then make sure to click the link in the description section of this video, the Steam link, which will take you straight to their Steam page, and you can wishlist it, follow it, and, go from there, keep up to date with it until Early Access launches. You can also join their Discord, which is a game incubator. You can jump in there. There are a ton of sections for all of their different games, or a plethora of games in there. It's actually insane. Their modding team must be crazy busy, because the number of games, the number of sections in that Discord is intense. But it's very cool. You learn about a lot of their different games, which is also really, really neat. But with that, thank you so much for joining me for the last episode, I guess, of this prologue, and hopefully, knock on wood, we'll be seeing the early access release of this game very soon. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I look forward to hanging out with you in the next one.